Hi everyone, welcome back. This is the SlevCase Envision, a small form factor PC case. SlevCase is the sub-brand of Slev. SlevCase sub-brand is for Slev's PC case related products, and this small form factor case is very impressive to me because it supports Micro-ATX motherboard, it supports ATX power supply, and it supports 240mm AIO. Can you believe that? And that's my build over here. But before I proceed, I would like to highlight that this screen is not part of the Envision over here. I just make a little bit of a different build using an AIO from Dark Flash, which I'll cover in another video. Now, this Envision is really nice stuff, metal, no window, comes with two handles that really put the Deepcool CH160 to shame because it's really sturdy. And you know what? This whole package retails at just RM189 for the black colored one and RM199 for the white colored one, and it just does not end just there. You see, it comes with the power supply adapter that is for ATX and SFX, and then it comes with a cage that allows you to install two 120mm fans or an AIO 240mm. And then it has room at the bottom for fans and drives, which I will not cover. I'm not remembering what is written in the manual, but you can check that out. And then it comes with three pre-installed 9cm fans with ARGB, although not PWM. It is the one that has one master and two child connection. So it's just the simple type of fan, which you may or may not like, but for someone who is going for a simple build, that is going to be it brings amazing value because you already have airflow and ARGB as part of your setup. So, and I understand that you might be concerned, wow, so small, we support ATX power supply and Micro-ATX board. Yes, it supports full-size Micro-ATX board. Here, let me show you this clip. Micro-ATX board with ATX power supply, and you can see there's a gap. I'll even show you my hand drone footage so you can see that it actually fits. And in my build, I'm going a different route, but before we are going to that one, let me show you towel cooler as well. So in this one, I use a Noctua NHD9L. It fits short towel cooler if you want, no problem at all. So for my build, I'm using an ASRock B650 MHDV motherboard. It's slightly shorter, but hey, I already proven to you that the full-size ATX board works. And for the graphics card, I went with the Intel Arc A750, which is the reference model because I initially wanted to use a much larger graphics card, and then I found out that a graphics card of a certain height does have conflict with the case structure, so it does not fit. And of course, I'm using SFX power supply to clear off the space, so I have a lot more space to go about things. And what becomes challenging is for the AIO, because AIO will fit, a 240mm AIO will fit. I'm using the Dark Flash DV240, and I changed the fan to Slev's own Zephyr S fans, and yep, it fits. So I can assure you AIOs will fit. However, AIO, you need to note that if the CPU block area is bulky, it may actually hinder you from pushing everything in because the tubes have to bend around. You need to be clever to arrange and apply a bit of pressure, and once you secure, it's all good. And as for the fans, because I'm using the AIO, the bracket to hold the AIO, I had to remove the rear fan, and that's the condition for this case. If you are using AIO, you have to remove the rear fan or try to go with this 80mm fans, but it comes with 90mm, or should I say 9cm fans. Either way, that one has to go because I'm using this cage for the AIO. And to use AIO, you cannot use ATX power supply, so that's why I'm using SFX power supply. And then to clear up more space, I actually removed the fans that are at the top as well. I've replaced them with Thermalright 9cm fans, and that is my build. With that, I also displayed my friend's picture. This is Dora Snow, a Malaysian cosplayer, so I'm putting her image over here as well, just to show you that you can decorate this case. In this setup, basically it's a metal case, so you can actually attach anything that's magnetic on it to make it different. And this case is already on, it's silent, and you might wonder why there's no RGB in this build, because my motherboard does not have ARGB pins, and the way I've installed with all the AIO and everything inside there, it's pretty compact. And I've just stashed the cables in there because this kind of build, admittedly I did not do all the cable management that I need to do because it's all hidden. And if I were to stash an ARGB hub inside there, it's gonna be a little bit messy, but I'm going to show you the picture of what it's like with the fans light up. After all, this is the picture I took, and yes, that's a SLEV Zephyr S fan when it's lit. So what else can you expect from a RM200 small form factor case? And that's pretty much my review of my sharing of this SlevCase Envision. It's certainly a very nice case. I went all in to put what I really want to put, a Ryzen 7 7700X, and I wanted to put 7700X XT graphics card, but you know the size issue. But it's still an A750 here. You can put like 4070 Ti's, and depending on the size, you can actually fit that in. So for this case, you just have to bear in mind graphics card length, whether it will be coming into conflict with the power supply, and then whether the power supply versus whether you're using AIO, and then the various other things, the usual things that you have to go through when building a small form factor system. Personally, I think for the average person, this is great for, let's say you're going from a Micro-ATX case and you want to go shift to something small form factor. You can use a lot of these things, and it's actually great for, let's say, office build, an affordable Micro-ATX board with a stock cooler, with or without graphics card, with an ATX power supply. That's really all great for this price. You get such a nice looking case. And one thing else I've missed out, the front panels over here. You see, besides the power button, there's three USB Type A, two of them are 3.0, and then there's a Type C as well. But of course, this is not the higher speed Type C, it's just a Type C that's sharing the USB 3.0, but nevertheless, you still get to use a Type C port. So overall, outstanding stuff from SlevCase. And for those of you who are interested to go small form factor and have Micro-ATX without having to rely on small form factor, small SFX power supply, depending on what you want to set up, and just not have to use riser cables and all that, this could be the one for you. Alright, so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Do remember to subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.